Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brandon Roberts. I'm mention of the Solutions team, and welcome to our daily decisions lunch and learn. It's April 16th. Again, I'm Brandon Roberts, and I will be leading the lunch and learn today. We'll give a few people a few minutes to join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All righty. So we got a couple people in. We'll go ahead and get started. We have a pre-submitted question from Alex Carter. I'm going to share my screen. He had questions about the additional action definitions that come included with the assignment setup. So let me go ahead and share my other screen. So everyone should be able to see my decision screen. And right now I have a simple assignment up. And what he's referring to are the additional assignment actions here, especially specifically the action definitions. So this is essentially for email response handling. I don't have an email response actual up to sort of demo this, but the thought process here is that if you have an assignment, anyone that's familiar with assignments, when we send an assignment, we normally send out an email. Now you can set up assignments to sort of read those email responses and then continue the flow along a specified path. Those paths come from these action definitions. So you see right now I have an outcome for escalate. Say you have an email, you put in escalate. Once that response gets read by the system, it would then send your process through the escalate path. Now this has common action as well as allow single action and group actions. I believe those are actually related to the additional, like to the actual assignment. So if you had additional assignments with that similar, same assignments that get generated once, I believe that would be what that would be for. I'm not 100% sure there. Either that or the actual single actions or group actions on the assignment themselves within decisions. There are a couple other fields for case sensitive, especially that's more so for these responses, or these responses case sensitive, and then they allow files as if the response will allow you to, attach a file to that email response. Don't know if Alex is on the call. Yes, he is waiting his hand. Go ahead, Alex, you can go and talk.
Okay, great. Yeah, so if you so first thing, if I uncheck the can respond via email, I get a warning message saying that something about some types of steps need email enabled or something along those lines. And I'm kind of wondering, like, is that a safe message to ignore?
It may not be. It may be something specific in your process is looking at the email responses. Like, do you have any paths that are already on the escalate path? Because I just
Okay,
disabled it here.
so I don't. Like I add the additional thing, and as soon as I uncheck the email thing, a warning shows up.
Hmm. Which version are you on?
8.19.
819. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, do you and but do you, okay, so we have this, so we don't have anything. So you come to your assignment setup.
Yeah, I go to add an action
Mhm.
and call it whatever. I'm calling mine admin approve, but
Okay.
and then by doing that, just like that, and saying okay, it generates. There you go. The warning is there.
Okay.
Number
Yep.
two.
So so one of these is this assign or this create data step. That's fine. And the other one is due to this path being generated. On my
Okay, so
example.
I'm not getting the same message. Okay, so and the other two properties about the dialogue and the dialogue message, what are they about?
Let's see.
Like down at the bottom there, there's the user dialogue title, and dialogue message. How do those come into play?
I'm assuming that these may be related to once that assignment has been completed via this dialogue, it actually sends that to like the assignment completion. I'm not 100% sure on that. I did take a quick look on the doc at the documentation. I don't think it mentioned that, but
Okay.
let me see.
So you're
It looks
saying
like
that
William. Oh,
you
it
think
looks
that
like
that text will be somehow passed through to the actual assignment completion?
um okay. That seems to be the name for the mail to link. So I think you send think you get an email, then you have like a link that allows you to continue via the action. That controls like what that link would say. In the chat, I think it should be accessible to you. William, one of our documentation members, had put in some documentation. Essentially, setting dialogue title sets the name for the mail to link response. Um, actually, well, can you not post? Well, I
Okay,
guess I
I'm
can
not
post in
not
the.
seeing anything in the chat.
Okay,
Maybe he's posting in your chat.
that could be it. So what I'll
Okay.
do, we don't have it
Okay,
in the.
so I mean, in my particular implementation, I'm just uh, basically implementing this as a right-click event and not allowing email at all.
Mhm.
So these properties are not interesting.
Right. They won't really matter to what you're doing with it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Alrighty. Then let's see. Have any other people coming in? Right now, just Alex and BT. Okay, so that answers that question there. Is there anyone on the call that has any other further questions right now? Okay. No current questions right now. I guess I'll take this time to highlight something new we've been working on. If your CSMs haven't bugged you guys about it, they should be. But we recently launched what we're calling the App Store Marketplace to Decisions. Essentially, it is similar to our My Apps, but a little bit more expanded. So it's a new site that we built, that we set up, that allows you to download any of our current accelerators that we have here. But also it gives you developers the opportunity to build your own projects and submit that to us for review and allow those to be downloaded by other clients or customers. Right now, we do have like if you're a partner, you're able to if you want to reach out to your CSM, they can give you more information. But you can come to our site marketplace.decisions.com, and you can then sign up to be able to submit projects for other developers to use. So we're trying to get this into more like community where developers can upload projects and share projects. That way, everyone doesn't have to build all the logic themselves. You can come here and look for good projects or good logic that you can use. Um, the URL is marketplace.decisions.com. It is also, you can also navigate it from our new forum page. There's a new tab on the forum page that says Marketplace. That'll take you straight to the Marketplace. I'll go ahead and show that off real quick. Marketplace.decisions.com. This is the new site we have. And so we have any partner solutions, any sort of community tools that are built that anyone can use. It's a really great tool. It's really put in a lot of work for this, and I think it's really going to prove a lot of value to, you guys, developers that use the tool. So strongly encourage going in there, taking a look, signing up to, submit some projects and, having, you know, learning a bit more about the tool. So in the chat. And from VT, what is the best way to report on encrypted columns? I'm assuming you mean like with PII data. Let me see. Okay, VT, I've unmuted you. If you could get a little bit more into what do you mean by encrypted columns? Is like PII encrypted?
Yeah, hey. Not PII because on the PI on the report you can say is PII that that should be fine. But if you create a data type database store, there is a checkbox I do believe says is encrypted.
Let's see. Yes.
Encrypt data. Yep.
Okay. To best report on encrypt data. Okay, let's take a look. So I have a test test string, and we encrypting the data here. Okay. Oh wait, did I make this a database store type? I hope I did. Okay, let me create some data real quick. Let's see, user defined types, database structure, test, say create test. Let's see, should have, go ahead. Let's see, maybe my data isn't finished compiling. Let me save this, jump out, and then jump back into it. There we go. Is encrypted. Oh, actually, let me bug this first. Okay, so now we should have our data. And now let's create a report. Database structures, test. We should see data. That's odd. Don't see it. So let's see where that is. Lunch and learns. Test, insert table. Yeah, we have the test string here, but my report isn't showing that. Let's do this. Let's remove the type and add it back again. Interesting. We still don't get the data here. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Encrypted data shows up as a calculated column. That is what I was missing. So encrypted data PII field, you'd come here and pull your encrypted data here and then hit OK. So you need actually, BT, that's a calculated column for your encrypted data. And then you can name it to what you have.
Oh, I got you.
For
So on that one, PI is kind of confusing.
yeah, it's considered, we consider PII or encrypted data. So you just have to drag that you have to drag that down, or you have to pull that down as an additional calculated column instead of like a regular data field column.
Okay.
Good question. Good question. Let's see. Let's see. Are there any other questions? I don't see any further questions in the chat. I mentioned the App Store. Normally like for these to go for at least 30 minutes. No one else has any questions? I don't think there are any other pre-submitted questions. Let's see. All righty. Well, there aren't any other questions today, and I didn't have anything prepared. So we are good to end it today. Again, I just want to highlight the marketplace.decisions.com site. There are any projects that you think would be good or any that you think would be easy for other developers to look into, feel free to sign up and submit a project. We'll review it, and then we'll let you know if we're going to put it in the App Store or not. You'll get credit, that sort of thing. But otherwise, thank you for joining us. Let's see. There is, let me see, tomorrow we have on the docket, we have Jared Rodriguez, head of our training team, our great training team. Really come through if you have some questions. If you have people on the team that, are new to decisions, or people that are new to decisions and would like to get some more information from someone that leads the training, go ahead and, pass this along. Otherwise, have a great day, everyone. And we'll talk again soon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yep.